Yo, good morning, good afternoon, or you should be asleep right now. But nevertheless, thank you for using your technological competence to navigate yourself to this video, because I think I got a pretty good topic that's going to be pretty good and debatable, something that we can all interact on, and I hope that y'all take the time to do that, because like I said, I love for y'all to comment. Got some good comments on my last video, and I want that to continue, and I feel like this is probably one of the best topics that I could throw out there for y'all to put some comments out and just let me know how y'all feel. Today I'm going to be telling you what I think is the best perk duo. And when I say perk duo, I mean two perks that play off each other so well and target a specific aspect of the game and basically completely, almost completely eliminate, whatever it is that you're trying to eliminate yourself from. And not in the sense of, because some people use like two different perks and it just allows them to have good games, but those two different perks don't really connect in any way. They don't really play off each other in any way. So right now I'm going to talk about two perks that really play off each other extremely well, and I honestly think that anyone should try this out, especially on like a rusher's class, on that class that you bring out to basically get campers out. I recommend using these two perks. And you're gonna have to have your perk 3 greed on, because both of those are actually in the perk 3 spot. So that automatically rules out what you would probably think some type of ghost cold-blooded or ghost blind eye combo. And honestly, to be 100% honest, I know they try to avoid overpowering perks. And if I had to be honest, one of these perks that I'm gonna be talking about might be quote unquote overpowered in some people's eyes, but I honestly don't feel like a perk can truly be overpowered. But they try to avoid making something like assassin, and that's why they basically broke up blind eye and cold blooded, and I think that is absolutely ridiculously stupid. I honestly rather have one big perk that does generally the same thing, because it doesn't make any sense to make a perk that deals with half of the things that can target you based on like score streaks and stuff, and then make another perk to deal with the rest of them. That's stupid. I'd rather you just make one perk that just kind of mixes everything together, and then maybe just use those other two perk slots to just make better, new, revolutionary perks. I mean, honestly, we've revolutionized the pick 10 system. We've done, different attachments and stuff are actually showing up on weapons, which is cool, but we have been seeing new perks, and I think instead of making cold-blooded and blind eye to try to make it more quote-unquote balanced, people aren't complaining that much about perks. People are complaining more about your lag compensation. The people are complaining more about your overpowered weapons. So just I don't get that. But that's not really the major topic. That's not my area of focus. Today I want to talk about the two perks that I think work so well off each other. And after about 4 minutes coming up on, I'm finally going to dive into it. First, I'm going to talk about this is what I think is the best perk in the game. Fuck Ghost. I do not think that Ghost is all that amazing. People wanted Ghost so bad. That's what they use their prestige tokens on, because they just don't want to be seen by that UAV. They can't stand to be seen by that UAV. I honestly don't care. I think the best perk in the entire game is Engineer. Engineer might be slightly overpowered based on some people's preference on what a perk should be able to do, or how many different things a perk should be able to do. I absolutely love Engineer, because you don't understand how much people depend on that equipment all of a sudden, especially with shock charges and bouncing betties and stuff like that. Like, people and speaking of the shock charge, that's where my other perk is going to come in. But delaying bouncing betties, delaying claymores, and actually be able to see them on the mini-map. I mean, not the mini-map, but, you know, having them highlighted up in red, that is wonderful. Because, and the great thing about it is people act like engineer doesn't exist. Like, they'll just put up their, you know, oh, I'm about to have such a bullshit death, and it makes me so mad. Look, boom, Hellstorm. I got a teammate behind me with a BSAT out, looking at the back of the guy running up on me, and I have no idea how he knew I was there. But you couldn't kill that guy for me? Ugh, I hate teammates. But anyway, I love it, man. Engineer is wonderful. It's probably my favorite perk of all time. It's better than what SitRep was, because SitRep, you still had to figure out a way to destroy their equipment, also be far enough away from their equipment to where it just doesn't blow up and kill you. Now on this game, I don't think you can set off someone's equipment and it kill them. I think they're invulnerable to their own equipment, which is stupid. But you don't have to worry about just trying to destroy it, and I love that. The thing that is stupid, because defined engineer says it delays triggered explosives. Now I don't know if they were being entirely terminology wise trying to be extremely accurate, and that's why you don't delay the shock charge, because oh, it is a trigger, but it's not a triggered explosive, so that's why when you got engineer on and you run by a shock charge, it still shocks you up. Which is where my second perk comes in, the tactical mask. I love the combo of the tactical mask and engineer, and here's why. Because now, since people realize exactly what engineer does, they're setting up a bouncing Betty, and they're setting up a shock charge on top of the bouncing Betty, so that the shock charge shocks you, and you don't have enough time to get away from the bouncing Betty before the bouncing Betty blows up. But here's the thing, put tactical mask on, and it's literally like a 3-year-old running on the carpet with his socks on and then coming over and touching you. Like, it does almost nothing to you. And I love that, because I just put engineer on, I see your shock charge, hello shock charge, I'm just gonna go ahead and step over you real quick because I have a tactical mask on and you're not going to affect me. And that's why I love that combo. You get to see everything that's on the ground, shock charges, you know, bouncing Bettys, claymores, and you pretty much get to just walk over everything. And here's where that comes into great play. If people think that you know, that they're safe, they're completely off guard when you come around the corner and blow their head off with a freaking shotgun. They're like, oh my god, well, I thought I had a bouncing Betty and a shock charge there. Sorry, sir. I figured a way around that already. And especially for flashbangs, I'm so glad, and concussion grenades, I'm so glad they brought the tactical mask back, because that was in the game like 3 games ago, and I thought it was somewhere in Modern Warfare 3, but I didn't find out till like literally November. But people depend so much on flashbangs. People want an advantage so bad that they're like that's all they do. They throw the shock charges out, you know, not even as like a trap, just like in mid close range combat, they'll throw out a shock charge trying to shock you, or throw out a flashbang. And here's what it does. People throw out a flashbang, and I love this, because they still get told that you're flashbanged even if you have tactical mask on. So they already let down some of their guard, because they think that you're sitting there rubbing your eyes and coughing, when really you're just saying, oh, you threw a, you know, you actually have the advantage. If they throw a flashbang and you have a tactical mask on, you actually have the advantage, as opposed to them not throwing the flashbang at all. Because when they throw the flashbang, you know that they're there now, and they think that you are in that little groggy, stupid mode, but you're not. So when they come off, you know, come around the corner kind of off guard, you know, you already pretty much have an advantage. You know they're there. You know they're coming. And they're not going to come at you, you know, expecting a full-on blowout battle. So chances are they're going to come off a little bit off guard. And if you got a great reaction time, great accuracy, you're going to be able to take them out. And that is why I love the tactical mask so much, because people are absolutely depending on flashbangs, shock charges, bouncing betties, claymore more than ever now. So if you're seeing all that equipment while you got that engineer on, and then, you know, stuff like shock charges, flashbangs, people throwing that stuff around is not really affecting you too much, you are going to have a great time. So do me a favor, let me know what y'all think the best perk duo is. Like I said, mine is engineer and tactical mask. Leave your comments and I will see y'all down there in that comment box. The original Grown Bee is out.